Alright, welcome back, gamers. Time for another dimensional challenge. Was just sitting down to play some Monster Train on my Saturday evening after dinner, and I figured, why not do another dimensional challenge? Just had a pretty harrowing close victory today against the Titans, Covenant 10, which was this one, I think, with Luna. Yeah. This was my first Titan kill with Lazarus League. I'm really liking Lazarus League. And another one on the board. We're up to 3. 3 out of 180. But I decided, why not take it a little easier for this next one. That's what we're going to do. I just read a cutscene which suggests that the second Lazarus champion, this guy, is the son, by which I think they mean creation of Orechi, which is sort of fascinating. So he created this this fine specimen there. Crazy stuff. All right, dimensional portal. Here we go. So I know I said I was going to do this right side before I did any of the left side. I'm gonna immediately not do that, and we're gonna try playing Trigger Happy instead. I'm getting about to the point where I feel like I'm ready to start playing with start working the old clans into my rotation. I haven't mastered the new ones by any means, but I'm kind of interested to see how they will fare in the new game. I'm looking to play them some more. Plus, I want to unlock all their stuff. It'd be cool to compare. They obviously have made some changes. Torches are doing 3 damage, and restores are restoring 4 health. I think they did 2 in the original game, or maybe 3. So those are relatively minor changes, but I'd kind of like to see what all the changes are, right? And to do that, we have to unlock everything. Whose hand is this? You ever thought about that? It's certainly not Sentient's hand. Anyway, so this is Trigger Happy. We're in the classic introductory combination of Hellhorned and Awoken. We got our standard Pyreheart, Covenant 1, and we've got highly reactive triggers on friendly units. Activate an additional time. Triggers. So that's triggers of all types, not just summoning triggers. I wonder what else in these 2 clans counts as a trigger. Does Slay count as a trigger? Be interesting to see. We got Duality again, double stacks of all status effects. This was wacky, especially in with the Pyreborn, so it'll be fun to see how that goes. All the way up until that penultimate boss in ring, I guess it's ring 7. He was very scary. I've learned to respect that boss, the one that's he's got all kinds of stuff. He looks like a ring wraith with all of the different mutations. And we've got enemy units enter with damage shield, which could be tricky. I guess we'll find out. So away we go. Words? Oh yeah. You get 10, you get a new rock and roll train area, and you get a card border if you do 21, which I assume is all of them. Not gonna count. But let's kick it off. I figured I might as well do these. I'm not usually big into this sort of... Holy cow, look at that. Apply armor 40 to the front friendly. Not usually huge on this type of thing. The mutators and such. But it definitely doesn't seem like these are aimed at... they're not something that they intend you to do before or after you've, grinded out all of the Titan victories at Covenant 10. They're more a slightly easier challenge, so We've got welder helpers, very nice, especially when they are giving 40 armor. Stings, I think that's buffed a little bit. Weren't they like 10 or something? And then we've got Awoken Hollow. Awoken Hollow is a unit I'm definitely not upset to see, although we will have to be careful about imps with Awoken. This is a little bit of a scary Seraph to be facing when we are looking at rage, or we're looking at statuses are doubled, so that's something to watch out for. Yeah, that's also a bit scary, and pushback on Archaean. So this is the plan. Look at those funky hands. I was wondering, are these dimensional challenges? Are they seeded runs, or do you just get like they give you the setup? It's always going to be Hornbreaker Prince, but beyond that, it's a who knows. I don't know. I mean, these two, this seems like excellent synergy right here, right? Double regen with Awoken Hollow, so I can't be upset about that. It seems like a solid, at least for the early game, top floor play. Friendly units gain 1 per stack of spikes. See, I feel like the spikes build just rarely works with Awoken, at least in my experience. Who knows? Maybe Monster Train 2 is a different ball game, but I'm not excited by that. Firestone housing, it's fine. We could certainly go down that road. So let's take it. It's not really a big, certainly not a power jump now, but maybe later on. Feels nostalgic to see the old banners. All right. So here's what I want to try to figure out. Is Reaper, maybe Brawler is just the choice, because Brawler is probably, at least in Monster Train 1, the best choice. Oh, also, I have Awoken Hollow. I was thinking that Reaper might be fun, but I feel like Brawler's probably just going to be better in this case. Right? Is this how... does it normally give you 2 multi-strike at the beginning? Or is this doubled? Okay, these are green. Which I feel like it's not. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely not 6x9. Okay, well... 6x9 is hard to say no to. With growth from Awoken Hollow, so I think that's what we're gonna go with. That seems like a pretty clear choice. Is this what it's like to know the enemies? To know the clans that you're dealing with? Alright, we got a lot of pings. We're gonna take this no matter what, but not too concerned. We're just gonna pop these up at the top. Pretty straightforward stuff. Get some regen going, and we will be hopefully rolling. This is a little scary, but oh, they get 2 damage shield? It's kind of fucked up. That's crazy. 2 damage shield. Alright. And that applies twice? This is gonna be a crazy one, I can already tell. Although it's gonna need a lot of hits, which I guess 6x9 will hopefully help with that. 2 damage shield each is crazy. Okay, so we're doing 4 hits. Each one of them needs 3. Crazy. I guess we can. Try not to die here. I guess we do start with 80 fire health. Oh my god. Well, I don't know how this is gonna be any better. Broken Hollow is dying. And I drew both of my welder helpers this turn? This is crazy. Okay, Awoken Hollow lives. Somehow we've gone from taking 15 damage to 5 by killing one of them. I'm not sure I understand that math, but is what it is. Wait, why do you... Oh, you already got one stripped. This shit is crazy. Alright, so big wide waves are something to be feared. We're gonna need a lot of hits. I mean, I suppose we might as well... Holy shit. One, two, three. Can't do it. So might as well whack this guy, I guess. Insanity. Okay. We need more health. More health is good. 3. So you take 2 hits. Okay, now it's only... That's the correct choice. Now hit 1, 2, 3. Nice. So I was gonna say 71 armor should strip pretty well. We're just gonna leave them to our own devices and try to deal with this bullshit. Okay, we've dealt with this bullshit. Hit the boss's damage shield, I suppose. Nice. Okay, we made it out alive. We took a fuck ton of damage. I guess if you do this challenge, the the trial might not be worth it. Alright. Incant, Sting, Torch. Get him, Welder Helper. Alright. I was healing the boss. That was not what I intended to do, but he still died anyway. 42 damage taken. Okay, so I have no idea. This says it's doubled. So is this doubled and then doubled again? Like, is this gonna work twice? Or is it just like this is a trigger, but this is a card effect? It's unclear to me. I assume Molting Imp. I feel like Molting Imp is gonna be pretty high value to strip damage shields. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm not usually a Molting Imp enjoyer, but that seems potentially more valuable than Ritual Battle, which seems crazy, but those we get more combats like that, those damage shields are gonna be painful. See, these are some of the ones that I can't remember what their dealio is. Like if some of these numbers have been changed. Like I feel like this is different. I don't remember by how much though. I feel like Restoration Detonation is the pick. Steel Enhancer's fine. Channel Song, I feel like it's not it. I don't really want, like, what would I want? I want to be able to summon Molting Imp, but if I'm in a situation where I'm giving him Endless, then I want him to die. I don't want him to have plus 20 health. So, I mean, it's fine. I think Restoration Detonation is good. And we're definitely going to the right, to the Steel Shop. We see Quick, we see Smidge Stone. I like Smidge Stone quite a bit here. Though, I mean, we definitely want... Was it always Cultivate 3? We definitely want Prince to be getting the benefit of Cultivate as much as possible. Okay, so we have Smidge and we have Quick. And we see Horned Warrior and Steel Worker. Trying to decide. I mean, Steelworker obviously is nice. I think it's going to give 20 armor per turn, which is pretty crazy. But what I need is a lot of hits, and I think that means Horned Warrior is the pick. We can give him Quick, would be kind of nice. Put him below Prince. Maybe even, I don't know if we want to, I don't know. We'll think about what we're going to do with you. Because I think, you know, I think we're still going to be wanting to cultivate Prince. I don't know that we necessarily, I mean, I suppose we could put them on the same floor. And just let them trade off cultivation. There should be a lot of cultivating going on. If I give Smidge Stone to Awoken Hollow, it'll fit. I can't quite do both of these. I'm gonna say let's try it. I mean, it's not, you know, it's no great hardship to give you Smidge Stone and then default to a different strategy, so I think that's fine. Rage 20 is pretty fucking big. It may even trigger twice. I don't currently have a way to reapply Rage, but that'll be, you know, that's a pretty big jump start. It might be worth giving him plus 14 also, I mean... What else would I want to give you? Health. Stick with this for now. Save our money. It'll be pretty good for now, at least. Okay. Do it. Let's try not to take 42 damage. Think this will help? I think we can do a mid floor for now. I think this is the old Monster Train design, so it's fitting. I do like that this game is not so 55 by 3. Not so top floor focused. That's pretty nice. Okay. Bet. Did they just both get it? I think they did. I think it hit one and then the other, which honestly, I cannot be mad at. Yep, it's just doing both of them. Listen, I'm not gonna complain. Is there any world? How many hits do I have? 1, 2. I have 7 hits. This one takes 2. Then 3. I think 1 will get you. Yeah. Okay. That's all I really cared about. Hilarious. And I don't know. Go here. I think we should shoot. Get him. To the Shadow Realm. Okay. Fledgling Imp, gotta be the choice. Incredible. I'm gonna have to take space. Vent. Not bad, but I feel like it's gotta be Fledgling Imp, right? Spikes 10, hilarious. Do I want another Restoration Detonation? I think I'm kind of good. I think I want to improve the spells that I have, if possible. Merchant of Magic. Another Hellhorn Banner. I guess a Steel Enhancer wouldn't hurt me. Or would it? I feel like Restoration Detonation is probably better than Steel Enhance. But it does cost 0. But it's not doubled. I think it's Restoration Detonation or Skip. And I think it's gonna be -1 spell chain on Restoration, or -1 plus 10, maybe better. I would say technically worse. We'll look at this. Branded Warrior and a Horned Warrior. I'll take another Horned Warrior on a temporary basis to strip damage shields, but not really looking for stuff. See, this is terrific. This is what I was hoping for. We're going to... I suppose we could X5 Fledgling him. But I think I'm going to go with my first instinct and X5 this card that I just created. Seems nice. Alright, oh, this is pushback. I did make, like, possibly the worst pushback setup you can imagine. Alright, see how it goes. The most vulnerable to pushback anyone has ever been. Okay, we shall... I think we can stick with middle floor. Prince might survive in the front. Horned Warrior definitely won't. Yeah, we're definitely taking space. Don't kill me. Oh, perfect. Except that I'm getting pushed back, which is sad times. Hopefully draw some aggro, I guess. I think we can make this work with just Horned Warrior and wow. With just Horned Warrior and sorry, with just Prince and Awoken Hollow. I think that's fine. Hopefully Prince doesn't die next turn. That would be bad. Scribe, that is not good. There we go. Oh yeah, Restoration Detonation is a hit. forgot about that. Okay, I think we're now chilling. It's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful sight to behold. Alright. Oh, we win. Alright, we're taking space. Spreading Spore. Alloy of the Ancients is very funny. I think Wildwood Tongue is the pick. Rail Beater. Does Rail Beater give us what we desire? What do we desire out of this run? Let's see. We've got Hollow and Prince and maybe Horned Warrior. They make up one floor. Maybe, hopefully, that'll become the bottom floor. And we'll just kind of ice everything down on the bottom, but maybe not. And then we could go Horned Warrior number 2 and Rail Beater. But I don't have enough energy for that. No, I do have enough energy for that. Dude, it's crazy that all of these units cost 1. Thank you, old Monster Train balancing. Having to deal with all these 2-cost units. Just random ass units costing 2 Ember instead of 1. It's bullshit. This set I can take whoever I want. I think Rail Beater at the top is the play. I don't know. I'm tempted to do an Awoken Hollow and just put another, like, double Awoken Hollow. So I'm splitting up my triggers, but I guess I could just focus on one. I don't know, I think this is going to be banana strong anyway, so let's just do it. We're taking space. Yeah. Or imps. Or steel shop strong. I don't know why I even asked. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Quick. Quick is good. Plus 20 is good. Fight Night good. I should have just duplicated this one instead of buying a second one. That was a bit of a silly move, wasn't it? Steel Singer. Alright, well if you ever do this run, Steel Singer is available. I don't think I need him. I think he slightly gets in my way. But I bet he's crazy strong in this run. So if it's a seeded run, you have this option available to you. I think we're gonna skip. It feels bad to do so, but I don't think that's what I want right now. I don't think the pivot is necessary. I guess is what I would say. Corruption. Okay, so I think we play bottom floor. Just smack as many times as humanly possible. And then these two can occasionally have a few heals on the top. You can have some rejuvenate. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. I cannot kill Welder Helper. Which we'll just do our heals and play. Hopefully torch him next turn. Oh no, he's gaining 6 health. I've made a grave error. Pretty sure I'm already strong enough to handle this. Oh no. Cannot be defeated. Whoops. Get out of my deck. Oh yeah. I don't like, I guess these like the lightning bolts are meant to be. Is that quick? Oh yeah, that is quick. Because rage is the flaming armor. But I wish that they would do, instead of this, I wish they would do what they did before, the airlines. I always liked that. I don't know if that quick is necessary, the quick tone. Alright. We should win handily here. Yeah. Oh. The imps. Alright, Welder Helper only goes on the higher floors from now on. Fledgling Imp, you can stay. Ooh, maybe not, because my guys have quick. The imps just might not be necessary. It's all Awoken Hollow all the time. Inferno is hilarious. Urian Well. I could duplicate this hollow, toss the other one. Probably the right choice. Inferno's probably too good not to take. Rooted, I think, is not going to be an issue. Focused Growth, I probably don't need, but I'll take it anyway. I have a lot of cards, but I did X5, so that comes with the territory. Fight Club. Holy shit. This is bad. Fight Club. Hard to be mad at. Sure. Artificial Pyrostone was tempting, but I think we can live without it. Oh yeah, I need to buy a duplicate. Is that really what I want to do? I think that's fine. I don't know how necessary fledgling it even is in the deck. Well, I wonder, but alright. I think this is fine for now. Might duplicate again. Look at a steel shop. I don't know. Concerned by this. Apparently. Maybe I'm overconfident, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I have an 80x3 unit. Oh, I have Inferno. I mean, I'm probably not gonna... Should probably shift to playing middle floor and then... They die somehow. Alright, leave it at that for now, I guess. Maybe this one. Oh, I was stripping damage shield. That's why that was. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, no. I was seriously considering Infernoing, but stupid. But I was gonna do it anyway. Why are you rude? Giving me sap. Okay. I probably should have used Molting Imp on this floor. That's okay. Alright. Oh, Donian can't. Easy work. Ironically, this run is set up to be very good against Reanimate boss. Rage Serum? Important work? Probably Rage Serum. Do I have any consume spells? I should remove cards. Important work I could take to, like, you know, murder imps if I put them in the wrong place, but I could also just not put them in the wrong place, huh? I just don't think this is necessary. I think we're going steel shop and card removals. I should probably consider taking higher health, but I think we're going pretty well. Endless on fledgling imp is terrific. Why not, I guess. Suppose I could give it to you. Spread the love around. Move bullshit. Would actually like to remove a lot of cards. I think I'm gonna buy a few card removals as well. Torches are kind of bad. Train stewards are also. Leave that for now. Hail. I think Inferno being occasionally relevant is not worth playing mid-floor against Kale. It's kind of rough. A bit better. That's what we're talking about. Okay. This is dying. Oh no, you're dying to spikes. Bad times. Maybe I should have done something to prevent that, but I sure didn't. Nice. I think the imp is dying to corruption, which is just fine with me. This is gonna give you spikes. Do I have an issue with that? Can I do anything about it? Why are you gaining health? Oh, it can be eaten 5 more times. Well, is what it is, I guess. throw you a little bone. Guess I could throw you a handful of bones. Considering my floor is incredibly strong. Is this imp gonna die? Somebody, you're taking damage somehow. Oh no, that's from corruption. We'll put it here. Doesn't hurt anybody. Like this deck kind of plays itself. I just need to, you know, not. I need to remove a bunch more shit is what I need. You're still alive? Diabolical. It is going to scale Kale, but I think I'm not concerned about that. Excuse me. Sorry for burping into the microphone. What do we take? Probably draw. Oh yeah, we're doing 300 damage a strike. I am not concerned. Oh no, the imp didn't die. See ya. Unleash the Wildwood is good. Probably better than Alloy of the Ancients most of the time. But I think I'm going to take Alloy of the Ancients this time. Just to give a little bit of extra... A little extra help to, what's his name? I'm going to draw. Alright, now what do we want? Equipment cards could be nice. Do we still want steel shops? I think we're good on steel shops. Yeah. Definitely good on steel shops. So let's check the armament shop. Gain 1 when a unit dies is very funny. Create a copy of friendly unit on summon. Give me 2 princes. But those 2 princes would have the same health, wouldn't they? Which means they would scale. I'm pretty sure the way Cultivate works is if multiple units have the same amount of health, they both get cultivated. Taking it. Heat shield, I guess, is fine. Why not? Let's card. Remove a card, any card. Train Steward is certainly a card. 6x9 is fucking funny. Hmm. Very funny. These random events are maybe too powerful. I don't know what to think about them. I feel like I see kind of the same ones really often, and they're very scary. This guy, speaking of very scary, is that? Am I concerned about having minus energy? Maybe slightly. I think this is the hardest part of this challenge. If we can get through this guy, I think we're probably fine. So I think just not. Call me cowardly if you must. I think we do this, then Hall of Mirrors. Prince. Gonna be interesting. Okay. We can just get both of these guys here. Shield, good. In fact, quite good. Ah, I'm getting silence. Rude. Don't silence me. I don't like all these incant triggers on this floor. Please turn out silence. Alright. At times. Not really what we're doing in this combat anyway, I guess. I would like to be able to actually play spell cards at some point. That would be great. You see this shit? They're trying to make me lose. And to be honest with you, they might be successful. I guess we'll incant up here. fuck away. I'm too powerful now. Oh. Wait. Oh, I got my space back. That's fascinating. I probably could have played this a bit differently. No. Shit. 9 hits is too many. How scared am I? Okay. If we lose, we'll redo the combat. I feel like placing that imp there is a mistake, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Alright. He lives. Or he does. He does not live. He does the opposite of living, which is death. That was a lot of hits. I don't mind branding right. Like I said, I think a little armor might be good. It certainly did offer me a lot of spikes. Duplication and removal is what we crave. Is there anything we wish to buy? Is there anything we wish to hold over? Spell chain? So you could -2 consume the Inferno. Certainly not bad. Do I have equipment cards? I do. I have the Meat Shield. I like Meat Shield. I'm gonna click this. Friendly units gain +3 on Slay. Probably not bad, but I like Meat Shield. I think our offense is figured out. I think defense is what we need. No, probably not to that. We just need to make sure we don't die to melee weakness. That will be the name of the game. It's gotta be torches, right? Duplicate. Tempted to do another restoration detonation. Just do Alloy of the Ancients. That's pretty good. Probably worth thinking about, or, you know, potentially worth thinking about. Enchants enemy units with Rage 3, so he doesn't give himself Rage 6. Alrighty. I mean, we have Quick. Quick is good. We didn't get Hall of Mirrors, which honestly I'm a little bit relieved to see. I was slightly concerned about Hall of Mirrors, I won't lie to you. Prince. The squad goes up here. My man is dying. Dying? You are dying. 60. That's 60. $18. It's more than 18. Oh yeah, melee weakness 2. Is that it? There's no way to keep you from dying? That's crazy. I guess I should have put this one down on the bottom, huh? I didn't remember that there were sweepers. Alright, well, Prince it is. One Prince and a dream. Would describe myself as not concerned about this. Dang it. Alright, that's fine. No! Why you do this to me? Okay. Guess 9 hits is 9 hits, huh? You now do not kill fledgling you? I'm not mistaken. Doesn't matter anyway. For curse. Oh yeah, I just give pass. No, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, it's the last. The Awoken Hollow kills the assassin. Oh no. We've scaled Prince up to such heights that now Awoken Hollow is being scaled as well. That's okay. Guess I should scale the other one. For good measure. What? You're not dying? I think you're about to be. No! That's okay. Should be the end. Inferno? Ooh, I could probably still win. Do you think I still win if I Inferno my own units? I think I do. I think I still win. Let's do it. Boom. Alright, click end turn. Alright, that was fun. Strong work. I was a little worried there at the beginning, but I think I don't know if I actually took any pyre damage after that initial combat. I think it'll probably show us here if we so desire. Oh yeah! Oh, did I unlock Shardtail? Tiresome Climb, nice. Impsicle, nice. Hey, let's go. Sure. Berg's Goad, nice. Razor Sharp Edge, sure. Sure. Good stuff. Does it tell me if I took damage? Oh, here we go. Yeah, 42 damage taken. That's it. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad that I did not take Reaper. I think it still would have been manageable because there were a lot of options offered to you. I don't know that Steel Singer is actually a good choice for this run because he only has one hit, but there were, two Horned Warriors on offer and ample opportunity to upgrade them. So they probably could have done the job even if you have Reaper or Prince instead. That said, I'm interested in trying because I do think that Reaper might be better in this game than it was in the first Monster Train because it's so much easier to play a bunch of monsters. And I often find myself in need of, I have one or maybe two heavy units that are walking on me and just need, a big stick kind of on the top floor to knock them out. So there may be a case for Reaper in Monster Train 2. Who knows? I guess we will someday find out. But Brawler was definitely the right choice for this particular challenge. Shardtail Queen, I'm excited. That'll be fun. I'm excited to unlock all of the other champions. Fade will be fun to play with. But yeah, that was Dimensional Challenges. There's one more. All enemies explode with deadly force. Don't let them make it to the pyre room. When enemy units die, they deal 5 damage to the front enemy unit. Restore 5 health to all units after combat. Spawn an additional collector in battles that already have a collector. Interesting. with Umbra and melting reforms. I'm sure that's not too terribly difficult to manage. I like the borders they got going on here. These are kind of boring. I guess it's only Fade gets melting gets a cool one. These? No, they're just kind of different colors. Interesting. I thought more of them would have like a design, but apparently not. Alright, that was fun. Be back sometime soon. I might just kind of churn through all of these dimensional challenges. They're pretty fun. And it was nice to use the old clans again. I mean, it's for one, this is Covenant 1 and it's wacky mode, but also not having to puzzle about how all the pieces fit together so much is also nice. All right. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.